Hey, my Liptons. So, it's been a minute since I did some pop culture news. Lately, I've been talking a lot about, movies and TV shows. So, that's really been my focus as of late because everything else has been the shits across the board. But I do want to get back to doing some pop culture news here and there, depending on my interest. And I also want to go back to doing Bollywood film reviews, Bollywood TV show reviews. And I really miss actually doing those reviews. So, very soon for the ones that I voted on my poll, on my community tab, on which Bollywood film I should do first. Thank y'all so much. And hopefully by this weekend, I will have one of the film reviews to be up on my channel. So, y'all stay tuned for that. But let's get into this video. There's been a lot of buffoonery these past couple of weeks, but I'm just gonna narrow it down to maybe three topics. So I want to discuss this whole Kamala Harris thing. What's been going on with her honeymoon period and what I think personally is gonna happen. Um, we're gonna discuss the two clowns, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, Cardi B and Offset, and their divorce announcement. And lastly, I'm gonna briefly discuss Sam Smith and Alicia Keys because apparently they're gonna have some sort of song together, and I'm not here for it. So before I get into this video, please subscribe to the channel. Okay, let's get up to 900 subscribers. The goal is to get up to 1,000. Thank y'all so much for the ones that are subscribed. Make sure y'all share my videos. Let's keep the brand going. Boom. So listen. And usually I would probably say this for like my political stuff. But because Megan Thee Stallion is in this conversation, it's. And of course, it wouldn't be election season if, both parties are not pandering. The Republican Party, the Democratic Party, they do what they do best. I would say more so the Democrats because I feel like the Democrats, they don't pander in a very strategic way compared to Republicans. Even though I will say this though, the that RNC thing with Hulk Hogan and that was overall. If I'm gonna be honest, overall this like the political landscape, and we're just gonna keep it a stack, has been terrible. It's been awful. It's been embarrassing. It's a circus. It's a circus. It's a circus on steroids, and it's like I really wish I could go to a different planet. Like I wish I could go to a different planet. Just live my best life. Watch my content. Watch whatever things that entertain me and be on my own. But it's like we're here. We're here. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I was not here for this when I saw this. I was not here for this. I wasn't here for, seeing Quavo come out. I wasn't here for Megan Thee Stallion. But then again, I'm also Megan Thee Stallion coming out for Kamala Harris. I'm also not here for it on the Republican side. To me, it really goes back to this whole like dynamic between celebrities and politics, where it in a way it has always somewhat annoyed me. But the more I got older, the more, I just realized, like, why is it that politicians always go to celebrities to get a look, or they always go to celebrities to talk for them or something like that. I remember even back in like the Trump years, like with Kanye West. Y'all remember that when he came to the Oval Office, he was hugging on Trump. He was doing all that extra shit. It was too much. And I just feel like these politicians, because they're so unpopular, and let's be very clear, and we're just gonna have to be honest about this. It's still a toss-up between, even though yes, Joe Biden stepped down, it's a toss-up between Trump and Kamala Harris. Let's be honest. And if I'm really gonna be giving my opinion right now, I think that if the election were to take place tomorrow, Kamala Harris will be washed. She'll get washed. Like, to me, I think that Kamala Harris is using all the avenues that she can, because it's only like what 99 days away to the election or something like that. And the fact that she pulled a Megan Thee Stallion, personally for me, I think that if she wanted to pull a Megan Thee Stallion, I think that it should have been a situation where Megan Thee Stallion was mostly like talking or giving a speech, like compared to like how Amber Rose did it on the RNC, then her talking about, body yada yada. And, I just feel like I'm just over the pandering. I'm over the pandering. I'm over the whole like, okay, let's just pull the celebrities to come and help us out. It's like, bitch, you're the politician. You're the one that's running for president. You tell me what you're gonna do for us. You tell me your policies. You tell me how are you going to improve our lives the next 4 years. Okay? And I feel like them not being able to communicate that and running to celebrities and, them saying, okay, well, which celebrity has the most fan base and da 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 da. And it's like, and y'all pulling Megan Thee Stallion, y'all pulling Amber Rose, y'all pulling Quavo. And it's just like, I'm not voting based on a Megan Thee Stallion or Amber Rose. I'm not doing that. And I just wasn't here for it. I just wasn't here for it. And I feel like, it always goes back to that one. The more I think about it, it always goes back to that Malcolm X. I think he was doing like an interview. Y'all can go look it up on YouTube. It's there. Where Malcolm X was talking about like how, these politicians, how they use these celebrities. Like, these celebrities come, trumpet players, singers, entertainers, they come there talking about some endorsing. And it's just like, where have you ever seen different communities or other communities having celebrities or entertainers speak for political causes? Like, it's weird to me, and it's annoying, quite frankly. And it honestly, they're really insulting our intelligence with this shit, like with this whole always bringing celebrities. Now, I know there's going to be some people that are going to be like, oh, well, celebrities can have an impact. Look at how, Taylor Swift back in 2020 endorsed Joe Biden, had her fan base registered to vote. So while, yes, I agree, these celebrities do have pull. But at the end of the day, last time I checked, I'm going to say it again. I'm not voting for Taylor Swift. I'm voting for whoever is running for president. Right? We're voting for the ones that's supposed to be putting the policies in. Last time I checked, Taylor Swift is not putting any policies in. Megan Thee Stallion's not putting any policies in. Quavo, Amber Rose, they're not, Hulk Hogan, they're not pulling any policies in. So I'm not voting for them. I'm voting for whoever is running. And I'm going to say this, I said this before many times, and I'll say it again. I'm not a fan. I'm just over the two-party system. I said it many times, and I'll continue to say it. Biden being swapped out means nothing to me. I already did a video on that, roasting him, saying that he was a war criminal. Didn't care too much about his evil ass. I don't care about him stepping down. And I still feel the same way. Like, it's like Kamala being in this lane still doesn't do anything for my spirit. I just don't care. And I think that it's not just Kamala. I think Kamala just represents, it's just one of those symptoms within a parasite, really, of like the Democratic Party, and also looking at the Republican Party. The same thing with Trump. It's just like, I'm just completely over this two-party system. It's like, I just want something new. I want someone, and that's why I'm a registered independent. I'm a registered independent. I don't affiliate with either party, because I feel like both parties have really, really either done us a bunch of nothing, or has put our lives in danger, or it's like they could have made our lives way better, and they just chose not to. And they chose their own corporate interests over their own citizens. So over their own citizens that put them in office. So for me personally, I just feel like me seeing Megan, it's just like, and then on top of that, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. When I saw that Megan was doing this, to me, I didn't think that I thought that it was a bad move PR wise on Megan Thee Stallion's end, because I feel like, one, Megan Thee Stallion, and it's no shit. Listen, y'all already know on this channel, I like Megan. I like her. I like her music here and there. But the newest album didn't do so well. It did 64K. All right, 64K or 68K. I don't know. It didn't even break, the 90K mark, right? And yes, I know y'all gonna be like, oh, well, she was an independent artist. Okay, but like, girl, last time I checked, Hiss went #1 in the Billboard Hot 100. People were streaming the fuck out of your song. And then on top of that, you have like 30 million people on Instagram. It's like, there's no reason why you should have 30 million people on Instagram and they're not streaming your album. You're not getting at least 100K sales. Like, that's crazy. So it's like, and while yes, she is having like a hit song moment on TikTok with the Mamushi, what is it called? Mamushi or whatever. You know, that's going viral, yes, but it's like, the album is not doing well. Well, the album did not do well. You know, you just got out of this court case with Tory Lanez. You know, and then on top of that, you're affiliating yourself with the politician that is, people are calling her a cop, that she was locking up people for nonviolent crimes and all these different things. So it's like, and not to affiliate, what happened to Megan Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez in that situation with, nonviolence, but like, I'm just saying, like, optically, I don't think that it was a good idea because there's still people that are very upset with Megan Thee Stallion, even though it's stupid, but there are people that are upset with her over the whole Tory Lanez situation and him being sentenced. So it's like, I don't think that this was the best moment for her to affiliate herself with any party. I think that she should have sat this one out. If I was her PR team, because unfortunately the PR teams are not PRing, and I'm gonna get to Cardi B in a second when it comes to that. Okay, the PR teams are not doing their jobs in 20. I would say at least for the past 5 years. Because if I was a Megan Thee Stallion's PR team, I would be like, girl, you're not affiliating with no party. You're not, don't say nothing. Just continue doing your tour. The tour is successful. Continue to do that. Mind your, perform, do your thing. But, since, especially to politics is so divisive, and it's been divisive for a very long time, it's like, now you're about to get more hate. Overall, I just think that this wasn't a good look on both ends, for Kamala and for Megan Thee Stallion. And I think that, I don't know. But overall, when it comes to Kamala Harris, and I'm gonna wrap up right now, but when it comes to Kamala Harris, y'all, I'll be honest with y'all. Maybe I might feel a different way towards the end of this month, but as of right now, I really don't see Kamala winning the presidential election. I just don't see it. Like, it's just, I just don't see it for her. Like, I know, people are talking, I think right now she's going through a honeymoon phase in the mainstream media. But then again, it's like, those things phase out at the end of the day. I think that, and the people are like, oh, well, she raised a lot of money, and Hillary Clinton raised a lot of money, and that bitch ain't win nothing. Okay? So, she ran twice, and she still ain't win nothing. And I just feel like, I don't know. I don't see it for Kamala. I just don't, like, right now, as it is right now, I don't see it for her. I know people, especially her quote unquote stands, even though I don't know why y'all being stands for a political servant. But, they're going to be mad about me saying that, but it's from what, like, just because someone has a little bump in the polls or they're raising a lot of money does not mean anything. And I've learned that lesson a long time. Like, at this point, it's been 4 or 5 years now. I really come to that realization. Like, it doesn't mean anything. There are people that raise a lot of money in politics that were running for president, and I genuinely thought that they were gonna win. And guess what? Them hoes ain't win shit. Okay? So, and I just think that Kamala's one of those people. And I could be wrong. Like, I really could be wrong. But I don't see it for her. Like, either way, but then again, I don't care. I just don't care. Like, I'm just so over her. I'm over Joe Trump. I'm just over the two. Like I said, I'm over the two-party system. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. But they're over there saying that the fortune tellers are saying that Kamala's not gonna win. So I don't know. I might be in my superstition phase as of right now. So. We'll see what happens with this, but yeah, like, y'all tell me what y'all guys think in the comment section. I didn't expect this segment to be that long, but y'all tell me what y'all guys think. I spy with my little eye 2 clowns. Okay, listen, y'all. When I saw this, that, so okay. I guess Cardi B and Offset are divorcing. Cardi B filed for divorce now. I think this is her 3rd time now she's filing for divorce. I think so. Yeah, I think this is her 3rd time. Anyway, she's filed for divorce from Offset. They're both divorcing. Legit, when I saw this news, I was just like, huh. Like, I shrugged my shoulders. I was like, hmm. Because I just think that, Cardi, she's just not a serious person, if I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like, Cardi's just not serious about anything. Um, she's not serious about her craft. She's not serious about her profession. Um, I said it in the beginning of this year, especially towards the end of last year. I said, it's been damn near 7 years since this girl released an album, and I think that if she lets 2024 go by without an album, she can forget it. Like, but then again, it's like I feel like even now, like Cardi's momentum has waned so badly now. Like, I just could she crack 100K? Like, as far as like with sales, like, I don't know. Like, maybe she could. I don't know. I could be wrong. But Cardi B singles as of late, or the features that she's doing, it's okay. Like, it's like, alright. But I haven't been really impressed. She's been fighting with her fans online. She's been arguing with everybody and anybody. And here's another thing too that I think is very dangerous for Cardi B, which I think, is gonna contribute to what's to come. I've noticed that like a few blogs have stopped posting Cardi because she's got into either arguments with them, cursed them out, whatever, something happened. One of them being the Shade Room, of course, but that's the only one I'm gonna name. And I think even Joe Budden, even though I listen, trust me, if I was her and Joe Budden was no longer talking about me or posting me, I'll be happy about it. Like, I don't want a Joe Budden cosign, but like, Joe Budden is another one too that said that he's gonna stop talking about Cardi B. But I think after this divorce announcement, he might go back to talking about her. Who knows? I think that she's also ostracized herself to the point where, like, the same blogs that bigged her up are now, turning their back against her. I just think that she's in this dark hole where, she's become very and maybe she's been insufferable. That's just who she is. But like, I actually think she's insufferable. And let me be honest with y'all. I want to be honest with y'all. I think that Offset also wants out of this marriage as well. I don't think this is going to be a situation. I think because didn't the first time when they broke up, he went after her or something. Like, he came on stage with flowers or something. I don't think this is gonna be that. At this point, it's their third time, fouling. Cardi has cursed him out online. Cursed out Offset. It's just. I just think Offset is also over Cardi. I think that, Offset wants to live his best life. Offset wants to be outside. I don't necessarily think this time around it was due to Offset cheating. That's just my personal. And I could be wrong. I could, who knows? But I think that, they drifted apart. Yes, the first two times, the cheating, yes. The first two times, yes. But this time, I don't think that for me, like, just as a woman, I don't think that, like, you can really get over your, I don't know, your partner or your husband or your boyfriend cheating on you. Like, that's just me. Like, I just feel like, can you ever really trust them again? And I think that maybe Cardi was feeling that too with Offset. Like, can she ever really trust? But then again, that's the thing too. It's like, if you can never really trust your husband the first time that he cheated on you, and you think that you can work but you're still having those trust issues, then you shouldn't be with, like, I mean, but then that's me. That I'm just the type of person where it's like, if my man cheats on me, I'm leaving him the first time. It's just like, there's no, because I just feel like I would never get over that. I can never ever get over that kind of disrespect. And I think that, like, my pride and my self-respect is I put that to a higher esteem. So that's just me. But here's also another thing too, I feel like, with Cardi. And maybe, the music is different from who she really is. But, she talks all this stuff in her music. Well, her older music. Bodak Yellow, I'm ready to cut an N-word off, so don't get comfortable. It's like WAP and stuff. It's like you talk all this stuff, the ring. But it's just like your man is doing whatever he's doing. So it's like, I just feel like, I don't know. And then on top of that, people are like, oh, it's just a publicity stunt. And it could be at this point. It could be. But it can also not be. But then again, it's like there's a part of me too that feels like they're gonna get back together, because that's what Cardi always does. She always gets back together with Offset, and then it's like when her fans call her out on it, she curses them out. So she could 50-50, but no, not even 50-50. 90-10. 90% she could go back to Offset. It's just she don't want to leave that man. And I actually think Offset is actually tired of Cardi B. I genuinely feel like Cardi B is insufferable. Just like the way she goes off online, the way she's online 24/7, y'all. I genuinely think that Offset finds Cardi B, and I'm not saying Offset is just like this good, some sort of like patriot or something, but like, because he's trash too, because he did cheat. But I also think that he finds Cardi B to be insufferable. Two things can be true at the same time. You know what I mean? So I just feel like, and there's a part of me too, and I hate to say this, I really hate to say this. I think that, in my opinion, just from the outside looking in, I think that their marriage was more so of like a lustful marriage than it was about love, and that's just my opinion from the outside looking in. I think with these two, it was more about sex than it is about the union, what really connects people, what really brings a man and a woman together. I felt like, I for some reason I always felt that way about these two. Like, it was always about the sex with them. It was always about the like, even like the last, when she was ranting online, when she was cursing out Offset again, and then when she got back together with him, she was saying, oh yeah, I saw him at the club, he was at the other side of the club, and I was like, oh yeah, let me throw his ass at you. So it's like, it's never really been about conversation with these two. I feel, to me, like, I feel like they never genuinely had a deep, like, what do they really love about each other? What really connects them apart from like the physical? So to me, I don't know. So that happened. They announced the divorce, and then what does the clown one do? She posts this. Now, I know y'all about to be like, oh, pregnancy. This is me, my own personal opinion. Let's be very clear too. These two have been having issues for a very long time. Okay, and here she looks, what is she, like 6-7 months? Yeah, maybe a good 6, maybe 5. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, around there. They've been having issues for a long time, and I think that they were having issues even before the pregnancy. I don't understand how someone who you were having issues with for a very long time, right? You're also getting pressure to put out an album, so your second album, you're going off online. People are still going off on you about you getting with. I don't understand how you then go get pregnant again for a third time, and then on top of that, now you're getting divorced. It's like, first of all, I genuinely think that Cardi. This is so. Oh, this is so ridiculous. This is so ridiculous, and the clownery is jumping out. I just don't understand how a man. I'm having issues with whatever husband. I'm having issues, and I've been having issues with him, and then I go get pregnant again. And maybe she thought that the pregnancy was going to help make him better or make the marriage better. And maybe, I guess she learned the hard way. Why would you let this man put a baby in you when y'all were heading for divorce? And this is where, like, this is where, like, with Cardi, it's just like, she really comes off as a real dummy. Like, Cardi is genuinely like a gutter, but like just hood, like just stupid. Like, she's just stupid to me. Like, she comes across very stupid to me. It's like you could take the girl out the fucking hood, but you can't get the hood out the girl. It's just like, I don't like, you're an A-list celebrity. You have so much, and you can have anybody you want, and yet you continue just to settle for bullshit. I just think that, people are saying, oh well, this could be a publicity stunt. At this point, I genuinely don't think that Cardi has anything. Like, what is there to PR? There's no album. I know she's ranting and raving about albums coming out this year. I don't think it's coming out anytime soon. And then on top of that, when you give birth, aren't you gonna go on maternity leave or something? So it's like, to me, I know y'all about to be like, oh, pregnancy is a work, whatever, love, and a child is a gift from God. Yes, I understand that children are gifts from God. But I think that, a lot of times these adults and the decisions that they make is really detrimental to children. Really. Really. And there's just, to me, I personally, for me, like, I would like for me and my husband, for us to be on good terms, for us to be in love, for him to be madly in love with me, for me to have his children. I don't want to be popping out children when we're having issues. Like, why are you even fucking him when he's doing what he's doing? Like, you know what, y'all? Anyway, congrats are in order for Cardi B. Have your baby. And, do what you do best and continue to be on the internet and ranting and raving and doing what you do. So that's just that on that. I just think she's a clown. Last thing I want to talk about this before I close out. I'm not feeling this. I'm not feeling this at all. Says here, Sam Smith announces new version of I'm Not the Only One featuring Alicia Keys. I hate this. I'm Not the Only One is one of my favorite. Honestly, I actually think it is my favorite Sam Smith songs. Like, they really ate that one with I'm Not the Only One. Like, it's such a like, the power within that song. I don't like this because, first of all, Alicia Keys can't sing anymore. Like, let's just be honest about this. She cannot sing anymore. It's just her voice be straining, and it's like she's strained, so it's like, then y'all gonna have to put some auto-tune onto the record, and it's gonna be noticeable. I'm not here for that. And I'm kind of over, like, this whole, like, remixing of songs. This is unnecessary. This is very unnecessary. And who asked for this? That's another thing too. Like, this is so random. Like, who asked for, like, a remix or a new version of I'm Not the Only One? And it's like, I hope too they're not gonna make it like, y'all know how Sam Smith is nowadays. Like, he's so it's like, unfortunately it is gonna happen, but it's like, keep it in the same context as, like, the original song was, but maybe spice it up a little bit. But even that, I feel like I'm still not gonna like it. I'm always gonna like the classics more, or the original version more. But this is so unnecessary. It was not needed. Nobody asked for it. Alicia Keys, I guess maybe her PR team be on it, but, like, she just be everywhere and nobody be asking for her. It's like, she's on everything and nobody asks for her to be there. It's just like, girl, like, like, she be in everybody's face, and it's like, nobody asks for Alicia Keys. Like, like, leave this song alone. I don't even know why Sam Smith is even doing this. I love I'm Not the Only One. I'm Not the Only One is one of that album, that Sam Smith album, the Lonely Hour album, that album was just amazing. Like, a great body of work. Probably might go down as one of the best albums of like the 21st century. Amazing album. Amazing albums. You know, I just think Sam Smith is just amazing. An amazing vocalist. So anyway, y'all, that was just my thoughts on that. I hate this. It's been a lot of clownery, and I know I've been ranting throughout this whole video, but hopefully y'all like it. But yeah, guys, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Let's get up to 1,000 subscribers, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.